Hi, this is Terry. I've been maintaining a 180-pound weight loss for over a year with a clean, whole foods, meat-focused, low-carb, low-calorie approach. Okay, so we're starting off here. This is a very familiar spot for you all. Tomorrow at Mom's, they're going to have one meal will be tacos and one meal will just be kind of leftovers. So I've got my container here with my bass in it. And so I'm just going to use, hang on, that looks a little sketch. That's all right. So I'm going to take my cabbage and I'm going to have my own taco bowl. You know how I take. So I'm going to put some tomatoes in it. And I bought a jicama and I just now cut it up. I got home a little early this evening, so I kind of spent a little time cutting this up and cutting. Hang on, let me check to make sure this is okay. Yeah. Definitely earthy. Not a fresh jicama, but that's all right. Whoop, I forgot to put my dealie on it. Anyway, so I'm getting stuff ready for tomorrow. So that way, whatever time I wake up, you know, I can go to Mom's. I'll just be able to grab my lunchbox and go to Mom's. Yeah. All right. So there's my jicama. So I got some jicama on here. And I'm going to put on, I don't have any cut up peppers, so I'll put on some of my roasted red bell peppers. Let's see, so today's 4, 5, 6. Today's the 26th for you all. I hope you all were able to spend time with people that you liked yesterday. Or are you all doing your Christmas later? You know, we used to do our Christmas, well, we still do. Our Christmas is actually, I have, you know, my one sister's in town now. And then my other sister and her kiddos, they come in some are coming the 25th and some are coming the 26th. So it's all kind of, you know, a mismatch. And so our Christmas is going to be Tuesday evening. They're going to have a ham and I'll take whatever it is I decide to take along. Ooh, I need to make sure I got something out. I'll deal with it in a minute. So that's on kilograms. Hang on. Okay, grams. I'm going to put on 60 grams of my salsa. I haven't seasoned this up yet. They're gonna have ground beef at Mom's. Ground beef and chicken that my sister chopped up and crock potted. So I'm just gonna use Mom's ground beef and chicken and on the top of this. And I'm also gonna use, you know, the seasonings that they put on there. So I'm perfectly fine. You know, whatever seasoning they have, I will for sure use it. I ain't that sweating about it because I don't use perfect seasonings either. So what I did season was these were Southwestern. One's a medium fajita seasoning, and this is a mild Southwest Ranch seasoning. And then I put on some harissa for some kick. So, but I do need some salt because there's not salt in any of those seasonings. All right. Now, on here, I'm going to have my dressing. If you remember my dressing, it's a combination of G. Hugh's Polynesian sauce and G. Hugh's honey mustard sauce. And then I water it down so it's real thin. I like my sauces thin. Now, you could put, what is it people use? Sour cream or yogurt. And you could put that on your taco bowl. And that's fabulous. I'm just not going to because I like the salad dressing on it. So now, I'm going to put this together. So that'll be my whatever meal that we're all going to have the taco thing for. When they have their taco bar, I'll probably sprinkle on some cheese on here too. So that's going to be that meal. The other meal I'll take along with me, and that is butternut squash and then some pork and gravy. I had this for supper tonight. I don't care. Now hang on. I've been taking my big lunchbox. So let me put this down in the bottom of it. Okay. Hey, that fits perfect. Yay! And then I'm going to put my pork and gravy and my butternut squash on here. Let me grab an apple. I'm grabbing two, one for lunch and one for supper. I'm sure I will come home during the day sometime tomorrow, but this way I'll just take it so it's at Mom's and I don't have to think about it. I'm going to toss my breakfast in here too. My breakfast is 1.5 burgers. I told y'all I bought some different cheeses, but this is a cheese that at work we did like a... everybody bought something. We have 13 people, and everybody put something in each other's stockings. And one person, it was so cute. She took a whisk, and she had candy in it. But on me, she had a whisk and had cheese in it, and it said, "Whisk you a Merry Christmas." So anyway, so she gave me cheese instead of candy. So this piece is 2 ounces. So I'm going to cut it right down the center, because I want to do it just 1 ounce, which is kind of what I have been having every day. It's about 1 ounce of cheese. So this is jalapeno cheese. So I'm going to put, if I can get it separated. Give me just a second. Okay. Now it ain't perfectly even, but I'm okay with that. So I'll put 1 piece in this Ziploc and 1 piece in this Ziploc. And here we go. I'll take that along with my burger tomorrow, my burgers. And if I go to Mom's before 8 o'clock, then I'll pull this out. Oh, you can't even see. If I go to Mom's before 8 o'clock, I'll take this along with me. But if I eat breakfast here, I'll eat it here. I'll pull it out of here. But this way, my bag can just sit right in my refrigerator, and it is ready for me to grab and go. So that's my plan for tomorrow. So, like I said, I'll show you everything whenever we do it. And that's the game plan. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Mete, thank you so much for the super thanks. I really, really appreciate it. You don't have to do that. Thank you so much. Don't you worry. I'll get those dogs a little something extra special. Thank you, Mete. I really appreciate your super thanks. Thank you. So here's something. Last time, whenever I ate at that place and did the hibachi, I kind of felt a little bit, not nauseated like bleh, but my stomach just feels a little bit, not bleh, but So anyway, I find that interesting because last time it happened and this time it happened. I don't know what it was or why it is or anything. And, I mean, I'll go back because I just will. But I just wanted to share that with you. So it's about 8 o'clock and we had the hibachi about 12. So it's been about 8 hours. And like I said, I don't feel bleh, but just kind of So, all right, just thought I'd share that because I tell y'all everything, even when I get the toots. Okay, bye. Good morning. It is 6 o'clock, and I'm heading over to Mom's. My sister's been awake for about as long as I have, a little after 5, and her and Mom are talking, and so I am not eating breakfast, but I got my coffee and some water and all my stuff. I'll show you what I packed in just a second, and I'm heading over to Mom's. So I cut Missy's hair, and so I want to take some hot rollers so she can test it out and see how the layers work. That's my crochet bag. I got my food bag, and under there's my purse. So I walk in like a bag lady, and I got my coffee and my water. All right. Hey there. There's my burgers and the cheese that I made up last night, and that's what I'm having for breakfast at Mom's house. The nuts, the peanuts in this house, and the cheese. So far, of course, I'm eating things that I'm not eating sugar or anything like that, but man, it just got my anxiety racing. Just being around it, knowing it's around for some reason. I don't remember it being this way the past few years, probably because I've taken some bites. And I already had some rice yesterday. It's going to be a long next couple days, but we're going to make it. All right, bye. Lunch today is a butternut squash that I made and some of my pork and gravy and fruit. Mom has some frozen fruit, so I pulled that out. So that is my lunch today. There's my taco salad. I used our ground beef and ground chicken, and I added some cheese and peppers and some queso cheese, but that is my supper. They set up a taco bar. I did not have any beans, but I did add some of that and that. And I didn't add any tomatoes, but you all saw me. I did add the queso, and my sister shredded some chicken and ground beef. And I'm having some fruit for supper, or for dessert. Hey there, so I had fruit at lunch and fruit at supper, the mixed fruit, because Mom had bought some frozen fruit, so she asked if we could kind of help get rid of that. So I got my 2 apples left, and I am full. Oh, I can't tell you how many trips I made into the mixed nuts. That is my weakness. It's funny, I see the cookies and the candy, and that does not bug me one bit. There was even some tortilla chips, because we had like taco stuff this for supper. Those chips didn't bother me one bit. You know what does? It's things like I want more meat, or I want more fruit, or I want the mixed nuts, or there's trail mix, but I only pick the nuts out of the trail mix. You know what I mean? So it's like the nuts. It's things like that I'm like, I want some. So anyway, yeah. So this morning I got on the scale and I was 168. Oh well, we're going to ride it out. We're just going to keep on. We got 2 more days, and then I go back to work, because tomorrow is Tuesday. So I'm off work Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday we go back on it, and we just do what we do and wait for all that water weight to come off, because it will and it does, and we're just going to follow it together. So we'll wait Thursday morning. Okay, bye.